Hey,
Hi.
here we all are again.
Hello again. My name is Najat Dukawi. I am the con-chair for Geek Out at Staten Island, and next to me is. Oh wait, wrong.
Hi, I'm Mike Gilbert. I am the outdoor activities coordinator
Mhm.
for GOASI.
Yeah, GOASI Con. So it is a Saturday evening in this month of December, ending of 2020. 2 more weeks, guys. Got 2 more weeks. You can do this. And we wanted to do something small, but also something that you guys can interact with, which is our geek trivia. So we have a lot of different questions: pop culture, comic books, video games, Disney. There's a lot of different questions in there, and we wanted to try to see who we can challenge to test their knowledge of supposed geekdom. So
We're
the way,
looking for the complete geek,
yes, the complete
the biggest know-it-all of you out there.
the complete geek, yes. So essentially what we're going to be doing, we're going to be playing it through Kahoot, which I will show you guys at the bottom. And we also put a little welcome sign at the bottom. So we're going to be playing through Kahoot. You guys will be able to see our screens and see what the right answers are, what the wrong answers are. And you guys will be able to have the game pin, which is below, in order to sign in and play the game. And you guys can play it through your phone, you can play it through your tablet or your laptop, whichever way works best for you. If you are going to play it on your phone, it would be better to do it to look at the video through YouTube if you're on Facebook right now. So let's see who is online, who is viewing us right now. Give me 1 second. Hold up. I should have background music. I should have background music.
Background birds. It's all natural music. Just like
Right.
being in the rainforest and playing trivia.
Let me see who's here. 1 second. So we're gonna just give people a little bit of time because we did start slightly late, and we're sorry about that. I'm also gonna put on our Facebook and on our YouTube chat the information for people to log on to get to our Kahoot, aka Geek Trivia. So let me actually add that on so you guys can see it. 1 second. I'm going to copy this for you guys and put it in the chat. It's easier to copy and paste than to try to do it. And I'm sorry, I have very noisy birds. So we have one person, and the one person I think fell off. The internet's a real problem to this last couple of days, I think, for a few people. So let me, excuse me, sorry. My nose. Let me try to let people know where to go again so they can sign on for the Kahoot. 1 second. So we're just going to give you guys a little bit of time. In the meantime, we can talk a little bit about what we've been able to do this year for 2020, which has been a very hectic year, a very stressful, very stressful year is probably an understatement. What would you say, Mike? Is that an understatement to being?
Well, a little bit.
Okay, so
2021's con, we're going to be issuing translucent spheres for everyone. We're just everyone will have their individual hamster ball to run.
Okay. So I put it in the chat on our Facebook page. I'm also putting it in the chat for our YouTube channel, just so you guys can know exactly where to go in case it's kind of hard typing it. It can be kind of hard typing things. So just give me another moment. Hold up.
Da, da, da. What's happened? Naja, I've lost your audio.
I accidentally muted myself. Sorry. I accidentally muted myself.
There we go.
Yeah, so I just put it into our Facebook and our YouTube channel where people can go and sign up. I'm actually going to let people know on Instagram too, and let all the people know on all the platforms what's happening. Because there is a bit of delay. I know some people are having internet issues. Oh, and look, we got some couple people looking on now. So if you're on now and you want to play the trivia game with us, you would just go to kahoot.it, and then the game pin, as you can see, is kind of scrolling at the bottom of our page. I can actually make it a little bit bigger for some of you guys to see. Plus, I'm putting it, like I said, on our Facebook chat for the live, as well as our YouTube. So if you want to play the game and have some fun, do a couple of interesting geek trivia questions, come along.
How many we got signed in, Naja?
1 second, I can tell you right now. Okay, so we're currently waiting on some people to sign in. It keeps flickering, so I think people are just having some internet issues.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, so I know that internet's been, along with everything else in 2020.
You too, yeah. We were thinking it was just us, but our internet's been crap lately. So yeah. And that's the problem with socially isolating is you can't friggin' talk to anybody about the fact that none of your communication is working.
Yeah, that's our main form of communication, is like trying to do things through the internet. But if the internet doesn't work, then we're just alone. Teardrop. Okay, so let me see who else is signed on for the game. Like I said, it is 1 second, actually, let me share it. So I'm actually going to share my screen so you guys can see a little bit better for those that might be having a hard time seeing the little ticker going across below. So let me go to the Kahoot, share. Okay, and let me, so you guys should be able to see it a little bit better here. For the questions, for the game pen, and where you can go, you can, like I said, you can go on the app, or you can just go to the website kahoot.it in order to play the game. And both Facebook actually and YouTube should run in the background so you can see the questions. So if you want to sign up, just go to kahoot.it and then put in the game pin, which is 571435. 571435. So I'm just gonna wait to see. Hold on, my laptop is currently crashing. My screen is black. Hold on, everyone. Technology is not our friend tonight. Hold on. My computer is literally crashing. Okay. Sounds like fun. So if there's anybody who's an IT person that's looking at the
one person, JT is signed in.
Hey,
so we've got one player.
Okay, all right. Hold on, my screen is literally crashing, so I can't see much. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I'm back on track. We have JT signed up, so we have JT waiting for a couple more people to sign on, at least 5 people, just so we can have like a fun game for all of us. So if you guys want to sign on and have a little fun.
JT, call your friends if you can hear my voice.
Yeah, call them up. Tell them to hop on to this game because you're gonna miss out. So you have JT. We're gonna wait for a couple more to sign on. Like I said, at least 5, just so that we can have a little bit more fun playing the game. Let's see who else can go on, because it's just kahoot.it. And then you just put in the game pin 571435. 5. Okay, let me see. Because like once we start, you guys won't be able to join the game. So, oh no, what happened? JT, come back. JT, maybe he's also having internet problems.
Could be.
JT, come back. Let me see if anybody else is signing on. So I'm going to try to let our Instagram and Twitter family know, because they may not have seen it. So let's see. Okay, there's somebody named Taco on board. Thank you, Taco. So you guys cannot take the name Taco now, apparently. Okay, so let me let the Instagram peoples know what they are missing out. Oh, so yeah, so you just need to go to kahoot.it and put in the game pen 571435, because I don't want to take up too much time. So even if we have just at least 3 people to play, and we could always start another game depending on how the night goes if more people join in. So 1 second, let me hold on 1 second. Okay. Join game. Oop. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I really should have had background music. It would have been way more fun. Anybody have any geek choice of music they would like to have playing in the background while we're temporarily waiting? Oh no, what happened to Taco now? Now Taco's gone?
Taco's gone too, yeah.
Taco! First JT, now Taco. Go to kahoot.it and put in game pin 571435. I feel like one of those people calling like the numbers for Bigo or like the Powerball or something like that.
So Naja, while we're doing this right here, there's people out there who floating around who can hear us and see us, but we're not seeing them.
That is correct. That's how.
Wow, I love it.
So they can see us
staring at me, thinking anything. That intrigues me.
Yeah, they can hear and see us, but we can't see them unless they talk to us in the chat box. They are hearing our voices, and seeing our faces, but unfortunately we are not hearing or seeing theirs.
Okay.
And also too, for those who may or may not know, we are giving out prizes to the winner for the Geek Trivia. We do have a fun little prize for you guys. However, at the end, because we're doing it through this way, you just have to contact us via email, which we'll put in the box, your contact information so we can send you the prize. So it's a really cool Funko Pop that we have that we'll be sending your way. We just need your address when we send it, but we'll get that later on. So if you want to play, get a really cool Funko Pop, by all means, sign on. I'm letting more people know about this. So I'm going to see if we can get some more people on. Yeah, so I think there might be an internet issue because even my stuff's kind of going in and out. So I don't know if it's just a bad internet day or bad day to have Wi-Fi. Everybody's looking at the internet today. I'm not sure. Oh, Taco's back on. Okay, so I mean, we can't play a game with just one. Another person. JT, if you're there, come back. Come back, JT. I'm gonna show you our lovely faces side. My light's like in my eyeball. I just realized how shiny I was looking. So yeah, so if there's anybody who wants to come on, feel free. We have space for you guys, and even if it's one more person to play the game. So we got Taco, we got, hold on, let me see if we got anybody else. Nope, we're waiting on just one more person. Because like I said, you guys can go onto kahoot.it, just type it into your search, either like your Safari or your Google Chrome or whatever you would like to use as a search engine, internet. Explorer, whatever you like, and you'll be able to type it in. There's also an app. There's a Kahoot app. So if you have space on your phone or on your tablet, you can download the Kahoot app, excuse me, and put in the game pin. So right now we just have Taco still. So we're just waiting on other people to hop on. Do 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 do. Ba ba ba. Actually, no. Now I think about
Lady Moon Lioness. Lady Moon Lioness. Lady Moon, are you going to sign in? Are you going to play?
Oh yeah.
Comment over here in the chat bar.
Yeah, actually, maybe she should. Like, that is one of our other staff members.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that'll be considered.
I didn't know. Nobody told me that. We have to change the code names here. Gosh.
Sorry, I don't want to.
I mean, yeah.
Well, maybe someone else can.
Yeah, you're making fun of me behind my back, I guess. Yeah, that's all your code names.
Okay, let's see who we got on. Okay, cool. So we got 2 people on, and I am pressing start. I am pressing start.
You know what? Let's do this. For those of you who came to play.
I'm about to press start.
Taco and Miles.
Taco and Miles. Okay, we're playing, guys. We're not waiting any longer. I'm pressing start, and it's a start.
Gives you an exceedingly good chance of winning a prize.
Yes. Oh.
And here we go. Question number 1. What year did the character Harley Quinn first debut? Ooh. There we go. We got 2 answers.
Oh, it's about to end now. Ooh. Oh, there's 3 people. Oh. Okay. All right.
Look at that.
So the correct answer is 1992. All right. And next. Oh, we have 4 people playing. Wow, someone just snuck.
They're coming in.
Someone snuck in there. All right. All right. So next question. Boop. Question number 2.
Which speedster dies in the Young Justice animated series? Is it Johnny Quick, Impulse, Kid Flash, or Jesse Quick?
Oh.
Hey.
Nice. All right. So the answer was Kid Flash.
We got 2 for Kid Flash.
Oop, Taco. Taco's winning so far. Let's see what happens next.
Oh, this is for the old school. Or the original 4 members of the Legion of Super Pets. Is it Crypto, Streaky, Beppo, and Comet? Is it Super Scroll, Wonder Webbit, Bat Mouse, and Green Lambkin? In our blue box, we have Crypto. We have Crypto, Titus, Streaky, and the Bat Cow. And finally, in the green box, Lockjaw, Throg, Lockheed. Oh. Not even a guess. Come on, guys. That's the thing. You should guess. Take your shot at it. If you don't know, guess. You got a 25% chance of being right. What form of kryptonite kills plant life? White kryptonite, turquoise kryptonite, gold kryptonite, red kryptonite. What form of kryptonite kills plant life?
Pick a color. Any color.
Pick a color. Well, it's hitting heavy on the comics questions so far. Some are a mix-up. We do have a lot of other types of questions in here, guys. I assure you. There we go.
So who is not a love interest of Batman? It's kind of hard because he likes a lot of people. So is it Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Catwoman, or Talia al Ghul?
Go. Who is Batman not dated? You know,
Which
there's a lot of cross dating going on in both the Marvel and the DC universe. Actually, if you look
Mhm.
around at who slept with who. That was Supergirl. That was Supergirl. Nigel's gone invisible on us. Da, da, da. True or false?
Metahuman Teens and Static Shock animated series were not called Bang Babies. Is that true or false?
Flip a coin, pick a color. Da, da, da. Oh,
It is true. They use
there we
that word.
go.
They use the word bang baby throughout the entire series, talking about metahuman teens. If you haven't watched the show, I recommend it.
So you can check your back issue bins for the comics. Who is not a part of the Suicide Squad, either in the comics or in the movies. It's that Killer Frost, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and the Joker, who has not been a member of the Suicide Squad.
Correct answer is the Joker.
There you go.
The Joker is often an antagonist, usually starting problems.
It's not a team player, really. Does not play well with others. True or false? The former Robin, Jason Todd, died in issue 428 because the results of a reader vote to a 1-800 number. That's right. You think it was the Joker, but it's all because of phone numbers.
Yeah.
AT&T killed Jason Todd. True or false?
What does your gut say? I don't know.
Oh, that was true. That was true.
Yeah, so a bunch of fans were not happy with Jason Todd. So what they ended up doing, they decided to give a poll for whether or not he should live or die.
Yeah.
And as you see, they voted for him to die.
It was a pretty narrow margin, actually, if I remember rightly. I don't have the number in front of me, but the actual result, I think it was less than 100 votes, I think. It was a pretty small margin. And the Man of Steel live action movie, did Lois Lane figure out Superman's identity?
Yes, no, or not sure. I don't know. Lois has toss-ups when she has an idea, does not have an idea at all. This is for those who've watched the movie Man of Steel. Yep.
There we go.
Alrighty, Miles Morales is now in second place.
There he goes.
I see them creeping.
See them creeping up. See them creeping up. What team of Super Misfits did Beast Boy belong to before joining the Teen Titans? Was that the Secret Six, the Doom Patrol, the Inferior Five, or the Legion of Super Pets? What team did Beast Boy belong to before joining the Titans? I was the Doom Patrol. Who had that? Miles, good man. What comic book super speedster uses a complex formula to access their powers? What comic book super speedster uses a complex formula to access their powers? Actually speaks this formula aloud. It's a mathematical formula. Johnny Quick. Johnny Quick. Good person. Good man that had it.
Taco.
Pew Pew JT, are you still with us? Joker's daughter's first appearance was in 1976. Which villain did she not claim to be the daughter of?
She was claiming everyone except one. So is it the Penguin, Scarecrow, Catwoman, or the Riddler? Seems to like a lot of parents.
Now, she's claimed a lot more since then, but in her first appearance.
Catwoman. And that was Miles Morales that got that answer correct.
Who was the first mystical DC character wrote? Yeah. Who wrote these questions down? Who was the first mythical DC character Neil Gaiman wrote for DC Comics in 1988? The first DC canon character. We're not talking about the Sandman, his own creations. Was it John Constantine, the Black Orchid, the Sandman, or the Swamp Thing? Oh, no, it was not the Swamp Thing. It was, in fact, the Black Orchid. Neil's first work, the Black Orchid miniseries. It's really excellent stuff. You should dig it up. Which of these DC characters successfully shot Superman with a bullet?
Someone was crazy enough and stupid enough to shoot Superman with a bullet. Who is it? Oh, wow. Look at, you could tell I clearly can't write. This was Batman, Lex Luthor, Deadshot, or Bloodsport.
Bloodsport, oh. There we go. Well spotted, well spotted.
And that was Taco.
Yeah. There was a lot of debate when that question came up. I didn't know that when one of our board members submitted that question. So. In the DC universe, who is the strongest foe Superman has ever faced?
General Zod, Scarecrow, Doomsday, or Gorilla Grodd? Strange choices, so little time.
Who's got the best? Who can press the most? And superhero weightlifting. Doomsday. That great gray badass.
Which was Miles Morales.
Twas indeed. Is Superman a Green Lantern?
One way to make him extra OP. Is it true or is it false?
I think grammatically we might have failed in this. I think Superman is a Green Lantern, true or false? I think. There we go. Miles.
Now finally creeping up in first place.
Miles is hitting it. Miles, just go ahead. Just go ahead and guess if you don't know.
What is the former home of Wonder Woman? Or was it the former place of Wonder Woman's home, Themyscira? What was it called? The Love Island.
Name, I think we might be looking. Before they got all pretty and called it Themyscira. There is indeed Paradise Island. Oh, Miles is on a streak. What's the Black Canary's name? What's Black Canary's real name? Diana Lance, Donna Lance, Lois Lance. Dee dee. Oh, well, I guess, but it is Diana Lance. Is the correct answer. Now, in the land way back before reboots, she was actually a transplant from Earth 2 to Earth 1. Superman's dog is named Crypto, Wonder Dog, or Ace. What is the name? Is it Crypto, Wonder Dog, or Ace? Crypto, yes indeed. Wonder Dog is Marvin's pet from the Challenge of the Super Friends, or just plain Super Friends. I got all the Justice Leaguers, but they couldn't actually hit anything because of children's television standards. Superman could hit a meteor, but he couldn't punch Lex Luthor. That's why the bad guys escaped at the end of every episode. Name the Robins in order. In order of their appearance, in order of their having the title. All the various Batman
Many
references. What order did they show up in?
Many traumatized Robins later.
Yes, indeed. Oh, look at that, Miles. Miles, you're dominating, man.
Okay,
and oh, you go ahead. Sorry.
So Tokyo Ghoul, Ken Kaneki became a ghoul by having organs of the assailant Rize transferred into his body. True or false? Now this is where the mixture of questions finally start to come in.
All those DC questions got front loaded.
True. So okay, so we have more of a response. Yes, it is true. Okay, what's next? What is the name of Ichigo Kurosaki Zanpakuto? This is from Bleach. Is it Senbon Sakura, Zabimaru, Kazishini, or Zangetsu? For anyone who's into Bleach, which one is it? Good thing about Bleach, they tend to talk about what their weapons' names are. Correct answer is actually Zangetsu. Zabimaru is for Renji Abarai. He was one of the secondary characters from Bleach. Righty, so what is Naruto's father's name? He's had a lot of father figures, but who was his biological dad? Minato, Kakashi, Hashirama, or Jiraiya? And you are both correct. Name is Minato Namikaze. Oh, that was fast. If the cause of death is not specifically written in the death note, what is the automatic cause of death? Oh, Death Note. Is it pneumonia, a heart attack, suicide, or all the above?
Ooh.
You write someone's name in it, and how do they die? A bloody heart attack.
All of the above. That's
you can specify pneumonia.
You commit suicide during a heart attack. That's just giving up.
That is way to give up.
Screw it. Oh no.
All right, next question. Oh, another Bleach question. Jeez, this question's random. In Bleach, other than being human, what else is Ichigo? Is it Quincy? Yeah, somebody's name. A Soul Reaper, Hollow, or all the above? Or an unidentified species? I don't know.
This was all DC Noir anime itself together.
Yosa is all of the above. Yes. So without spoilers, he finds out that he is all of that. A hot mess of stuff. Okay, let's see what the next question is.
In Tokyo Ghoul, which ghoul tortured Kenneke to the point of insanity? Anime is out of my wheelhouse. I can't pronounce any of those.
Yeah, it froze on my end, so I couldn't see the question immediately.
Oh, fortunately, our players
it's
can
actually
read.
Jason.
So.
Yeah, so it was Jason. Ironically, the guy owned a hockey mask, so he actually looked like the character that we all know from horror, Jason. Tortured the poor soul to the point where he just snapped. Oh, we got another person, seems. In Full Metal Alchemist, the group antagonists are named after what? Soul Reapers, the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, the 7 Deadly Sins, or the 5 Deadly Venoms? Even if you're not religious or biblical, these characters are named after the 7 deadly sins, which is wrath, lust, greed. The list goes on.
So we need a crossover with Shazam. I think the 7 deadly sins are big on his mythology too.
Yeah, that is true.
Let's get him on that. So wrath, greed, envy, gluttony,
sloth,
dasher, dancer.
Dancer.
Dragon Ball Z. What is the name of Goku's brother?
Is it Raditz, Burdock, or Broly? Anyone who's into Dragon Ball Z or probably has just heard the name in passing. It is Raditz. True or false? Is Krillin older than Goku? True or false? Looks are deceiving. Is he older? Is he younger? Are they the same age? It's actually true. Krillin is actually a year older than Goku, which is something I didn't
know.
Things you learn with these trivias. Oh, Demon Slayer. So those who probably have watched Demon Slayer, who was the first pillar to die amongst this group? Is it Rengoku? Is it Shinobu? Is it Gyomei or is it Tengen? Somebody had to die first for character development. Who is it? Actually, Rengoku. He is actually one of the earlier pillars or one of the earlier characters to actually get killed in the series. One Piece. So who is the skirt chaser in One Piece? You always got to have the pervert looking after the ladies. So is it Ace, Zoro, Usopp, or Sanji? Correct answer is Sanji. So I wonder who was the one that got Sanji correct. Taco. According to the Death Note lore, what is L's real name? Lawliette, Quillishwami, Ray Penber, or Lind L. Taylor? Linda Taylor. Take a guess, any guess. It's 25% chance of getting it correct. All right, Lawliette is actually the correct answer. Quillishwami? Honestly, that would be funny. I would pick it just because it sounds funny. Alrighty, so onwards to the next question. Who got it correct? Sakamoto got Lawliette correct. Welcome, Sakamoto.
Oh, look at that.
Found another human.
New player sign in. Good.
So who got number 3 in the midterm rankings for class 1A in My Hero Academia? This I have no idea. So is it Bakugo? Is it Mineta? Is it Todoroki? Or is it Midoriya? Who knows? Somebody knows. It is Bakugo. I don't watch My Hero Academia, so I would not know. Who is the main character in Ghost in the Shell? Is it Alita? Is it Edward Elric, Laura Croft, or Motoko? So wonder who guessed Motoko Kusanagi?
Oh, look at that.
That's another great series that I fully recommend. Sakamoto is the one that guessed it, it looks like. All right, they're creeping. Which anime is not from the 90s? It's Yu Yu Hakusho, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Zatch Bell, or Dragon Ball GT. If you want depression, watch Neon Genesis Evangelion. Depression at its best. Answer is Zatch Bell. Zatch Bell actually came out in the 2000s, if I'm not mistaken, around 2003. Okay. Castle in the Sky, Ponyo, Spirit Away, and Princess Mononoke were created by, is it Shonen Jump? Is it Toei Animation, Nippon, or Studio Ghibli?
Oh, look at that. Couple answers right at the start.
Studio Ghibli. And Taco got that answer correct. During the events of Trigon, what town did Vash the Stampede destroy? Is it Lost July? Is it Austere August, Marshy March, or Desolate December? All of these sound very wild. Lost July is the correct answer, but close but no cigar. Okay, let's see. Multi-select. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Anyone's watched Yu-Gi-Oh! What are the names of the 3 Egyptian god cards? You can pick up to 3 choice answers. So don't be shy. You can get this almost fully correct. Pick 3, any 3. Oh, so we have two people who got this option correct. So who is it? Who's the one that got this correct?
Oh,
Sakamoto and Miles Morales.
nice.
So it's Slave for the Sky Dragon, Winged Dragon of Ra, and Obelisk the Tormentor.
And we're almost to our halfway point.
So in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, who invented Dungeon Dice? There's a Duke Devlin, Maximilian Pegasus, Seto Kaiba, or Bakura. Duke Devlin.
Duke Devlin. And nobody knew that. Still,
So,
if you guys are out there guessing, though, I admire you for it. It's the way to do it. Get in quick. Try and get those points up. Miles is back in that lead again.
So in Berserk, Guts joins a faction called the Band of Falcon, which is led by the Apostles, Midland, or a Griffith. You got three options, so that means you have one of three choices. What could it be?
33% chance. What a guess.
Correct.
Hey, look at that.
Yep, so Taco and Miles got that answer correct.
Go
right ahead.
Uranus and Neptune's relationship was that of ancestral cousins.
Yeah, this was a bit of a doozy, having a series like Sailor Moon, and was it put into from Japan to US adaptation. The US wasn't too fond of certain themes, so they tried to tweak the characters. It's true. They're actually lovers, but they figured we can't have two women relationships. We have to make them cousins. It made it so much worse.
Members of Cowboy Bebop are actual cowboys. True or false?
Answer is false. They are just mercenaries trying to make some money. Gotta make money somehow. All right, so that was Miles and Sakamoto that got that answer correct.
Who's the creator of the manga? Rama One Half and Inuyasha.
Is it Rumiko Takahashi? Is it Ryan Choi? Is it Amy Chu or Egg Chen? Same person who created Inuyasha created Ranma One Half. It was Rumiko.
Yes, there you go. Egg Chen is actually the old man in Big Trouble in Little China. Threw that one in there just to mess with a couple of you.
And Miles got that answer correct. It's Miles Morales, second by Taco, and third by Sakamoto.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which hero died at the end of Endgame? Which hero died at the end of Endgame?
The series can traumatize us. It was Iron Man.
Yes.
Black Widow did die, but not towards the end of the series, of the movie. And I see why you picked Black Widow, because it is technically true. Yeah, she was one of the characters that did die.
A human scavenger, the daughter of Thanos. Kylosian out for revenge, talking raccoon, and a talking tree are part of what team? The Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers, the Thunderbolts, or the Eternals?
the Guardians of the Galaxy. A very dysfunctional group of humans, or she's not even humans, of beings getting into stuff.
Beings.
Not even human. It's one human.
But they're a family. Which of the following dragons does not appear in the Marvel Comics universe? Is it Lockheed? Is it Fin Fang Foom? Is it Mushu or Xiaolao? Shulao?
Mushu.
Mushu.
Got that from Mulan.
Mulan.
Right. Next pregunta. Stan Lee based Professor Charles Xavier and Magneto on two civil rights activists. Is it Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? Is it John Lewis and Thurgood Marshall? James Baldwin and Huey P. Newton, or none of the above? At least there's an option to be not sure. Yes, so those who got it correct, it is Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Charles Xavier is modeled by Martin Luther King, while Magneto is Malcolm X.
Which one of these characters started out as Spider? Is it Black Spider, Spider-Ham, Scarlet Spider, or Spider-Woman?
So many spiders. I can't differentiate.
Spider reached that certain point as origin, and he was known as Spider-Ham.
When you are a spider, as if you're a pig dressed as a spider, it's kind of hard to differentiate.
Radioactive pig. What are the names of the Infinity Stones?
So first is a space stone, earth, ruby, delusion, and life. The second one is space, reality, power, mind, time, and soul. And last but not least, soul, matter, galaxy, time, mind, and power. Which one is it? It is option 2. So who are the two lucky people that got this one correct?
Oh, that's knowledge. That's skill. Let's not downplay it to luck. Miles and Taco. Taco, you got to get quick on the draw there, man. Which manga did Stan Lee have a helping hand in creating?
Said Bleach, One Piece, Fairy Tail, or Ultimo. He was actually the antagonist for one of these series, which is pretty darn cool. Answer is actually Ultimo. One Piece is actually a pretty close answer, granted some themes here and there, but it's actually Ultimo.
Peter Parker's Aunt May once married which of these nefarious spider foes? The Vulture, Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, or J. Jonah Jameson?
I'd be horrified to be...
Famous early storyline. Stan Lee, Steve Ditko.
Yes,
Octopus.
That'd be a horrifying to have this guy as an uncle. Yeah, Sakamoto and Miles Morales got that one correct.
Which of these 4 Marvel movie characters was not recast in a later film?
There was an actor change.
There's been a lot of actor changes in various Marvel incarnations. The Red Skull, Bruce Banner, Thunderbolt Ross, or James Rhodes. These are Marvel movie characters, not necessarily the MCU, but Marvel movies as a whole. The correct answer was Thunderbolt Ross. Who is not Mystique's child? Mystique has had a lot of kids. We're talking before all the fooling around going on in Marvel and DC. Rogue, Kraden Creed, Nightcrawler, and Domino. Which of those is not Mystique's child.
Domino.
Oh, Domino. Correct answer is Domino.
Fun fact, everyone. So Rogue is actually Mystique's adopted daughter. Nightcrawler is the son of Azazel. Mother is Mystique. And last but not least, Graydon Creed. His father is actually Sabretooth. So yes, Mystique had a child with Sabretooth. Shocker. Don't be fooled by the gray blue skin. Which Marvel character? Right ahead.
Which Marvel character was the first to have a feature film based on the Iron Man? Was it Blade, Captain America, or none of the above? Next time you come around, we'll have our banter figured out better.
Answer is Blade. Blade came out in 1998.
Wesley Snipes. Good old Wesley. Wesley wanted to play Black Panther back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of these characters does not appear in Spider-Man PS4? Tombstone, the Sandman, Hammerhead, or Taskmaster? Who does not appear? The Sandman.
Dun, dun, dun. We got this correct. Taco and Sakamoto got that question.
I actually thought they took a fairly interesting slant on him in Spider-Man 3, although the film does have too many problems and too many villains to coherent anything.
That's actually one movie I don't want to remember too much of. So, in the Avengers Civil War, the comics, the Thing decided to join Iron Man's faction. Is it true or is it false? This Civil War caused the Fantastic Four to split up, but the Thing decided, did he go with Tony or did he not go with Tony?
Civil War was much, much bigger in the comics. Maybe they'll revisit the idea in Marvel Phase 8. Where we've got 200 Marvel characters.
So, fun fact about this ordeal, for those who have not watched or looked at the comics, the Thing chose to remain neutral and uninvolved. Reed Richards, or Mr. Fantastic, went with Tony, whereas the Storm siblings went with Cap.
The Thing went to France.
I wouldn't blame him.
Alongside French superheroes.
In what order do the elements go through the Avatar cycle? So it looks like this is the Last Airbender and Legend of Korra questions. So crazy thing is, it's actually fire, air, water, and earth. So in that order, they went based off of the seasons and of the first Avatar who learned the elements. I actually thought it was the answer that everyone had picked, but I'm not going to lie. It's a little mind-blowing. Who created bloodbending? Is it Paku, Swap Benders, Katara, or Hama? That was a pretty darn dark episode. So who do you think it was? It was Hama.
That sounds vicious.
Old Hama created blood.
Real way to mess someone up.
Who was the longest living Avatar? This means this person was straight up thug. Is it Aang? Is it Kyoshi, Roku, or Yang Chen? They lived in spite of everything, even the life cycle. Answer is Kyoshi. Kyoshi actually lived up to 230 years.
Who knew that?
Aang would be a close second to 166 years.
Taco. Well spotted, Taco.
Which Avatar is Zuko's great-grandfather? Is it Roku? Is it Kuruk, Lua, or Seto?
Roku.
So those who have picked actually Seto. Seto is one of, I think, Roku's descendants. So Roku's ancestor. So technically, Seto is one of Zuko's ancestors. And same with Lua. Those who are into the Avatar lore, when you go further back and some of the avatars that were statues are gradually being identified, they do mention that Lua is the wife of the Fire Lord. So you can only imagine how far the lineage goes. Righty, true or false? In the Legend of Korra, Katara banned bloodbending in Republic City. Is it true or is it false?
I haven't gotten to any of the blood bending yet, so it just sounds horrible.
Oh, just imagine somebody controlling you just based off of the blood flowing in your body, Mike. It's absolutely terrifying. And it's true. Katara managed to ban it because she said it was too dangerous to have people running around bloodbending people.
Sending boulders crashing down on people is... that's fair enough.
Which air temple is Aang from? Is it the Northern Temple, Eastern, Southern, or Western? I hope you're not directionally challenged like I am, because this is quite the guess.
Yeah. My wife and her friend used to go driving, and they wouldn't bother with light left and right. They'd say my side, your side when it came to turns.
So the correct answer is the Southern Temple. Righty, Miles Morales got that one correct. Right, in the Legend of Korra, which child of Suyin joined Kuvira in her conquest? Is it Opal? Is it Batar Jr.? Is it Juan, or is it the Wei and Wing twins? Wei and Wing twins sounds like a definite cool mixtape. So which one decided to help Kuvira out? It was Batar Jr. Opal found out she was an airbender.
Twins are those are the twins, the two names, or are there two pairs of twins?
No, it's a pair of twins. Wei and Wei and Wing.
Okay, that's could be cool. Two pair of twins with those last names. Okay, could be a K-pop group.
So, what is the name of Katara's daughter? Is it Yue? Is it Kaya? Or is it Lin? Which name feels right? It is Kaya. Yue is the character from The Last Airbender. We don't hear about her at all after that season. After that series, excuse me. So Kaya is named after her mother. So, true or false, does Zuko have one other sister other than Azula? Who knows? Does Zuko have another sister? We'll find out. Is it true or is it false? It is actually true. So those, if you're interested in learning about that answer in particular, look into the Avatar: The Last Airbender comics, and you find out that his mother, Ursa, ended up having another child. And Zuko was quite happy to know that he doesn't have another sister that wants to kill him. It's quite refreshing when you have a sister like Azula. Alrighty, true or false? Avatar Kyoshi knew she was the Avatar since childhood. Is it true or is it false? You can get this answer if you decide to get the book, The Rise of Kyoshi, and there's a second one called The Shadow of Kyoshi.
According to the trailer that Netflix keeps throwing at me.
It is true.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's actually false. My bad. I can't read. So false. Avatar Kyoshi did not find out that she was the Avatar until she was about 16 or 17 years old. But it's hinted that she may have been the avatar based off of a relic that she picked out of a person's hand in her village, but didn't finish it and ran off. So how old was Avatar Kodak when he died? He was the predecessor of Avatar Kyoshi. Was he 33? Was he 50? Was he 48? Or was it none of the above? How old was he? He was 33 years old. This man actually was one of the youngest avatars to die. Who started the 100-Year War? Oh, wars, wars, wars. Is it Fire Lord Ozai? Is it Fire Lord Sozin? Or is it Fire Lord Azulan? Zuko's imperial family is a hot mess when it comes to these lines.
They don't play Happy Families. Wow.
It was Fire Lord Sozin, who was also named after Sozin's Comet. Miles Morales got that answer. So what group does teenager Jet lead? The Freedom Fighters, the Rough Rhinos, or the Dai Li? There is no war in Ba Sing Se, okay, guys? There's no war. It's the Freedom Fighters. Righty, so Miles Morales got that answer again. Looks like you're on a streak again, Miles. Righty, go on to the next question. What is the name of the spirit that stole people's faces? Was it Heibai? Is it Twei? Was it La? Or is it Ko? The expressions I make, my face would be stolen pretty damn quick. It's Ko. Ko the face stealer. Heibai was the name of the panda spirit that was raging because Fire Nation just burned down the forest. Twei and La are the names of the fish that were in the North Pole that represent yin and yang. So who was not sent to Fire Nation prison? Because a lot of people went to prison. Was it Suki? Was it Hakoda? Or was it Sokka? For those who are not sure who Hakoda is, that is Sokka and Katara's father. So who went to prison? Who did not go to prison?
Hakoda.
Alrighty, next question. True or false? Tenzin is the youngest child of Aang and Katara. Is it true? Is it false? Is he the oldest? Is he the middle child? Answer is true. Tenzin is the last child of Aang. So in order, it's Bumi, Kaya, and Tenzin. Ready. So who is the first avatar? For those who watch Legend of Korra, is it Wan? Is it Yang Chen? Or is it Vatu? Pick a color, any color. If the names are deceiving, pick the color.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Or shape, whichever works. The answer is Wan. And Taco got that answer. Quizzy quiz. So which living airbender eventually becomes Korra's spiritual guide? So which one is it? Is it Iki? Is it Tenzin? Is it Aang or Jinora? So this is a lineage of Aang. So is it Aang's granddaughter? Is it Aang's son or is it Aang? Correct answer is Jinora. Tenzin tried, but he realized that Jinora was more spiritually in tune with the spirit, so therefore she became Korra's spiritual guide. But Tenzin did start teaching her airbending. But in terms of spirituality, it was Jinora.
I'll get down to the last neck. The stories of Winnie the Pooh. What is Eeyore's favorite food? That's right. Stretch your mind back to your childhoods. Some of y'all must have read Winnie the Pooh. Had it read to you? What is Eeyore's favorite food? Acorns, honey, carrots, or thistles?
It is
thistles. Look at that. Well spotted. He's a tough little donkey with all of his depression. Miles.
Righty. Toss your coin to your blank. Is it Witcher, Devil, your mother, or your kinsman? Toss your coin to
your mother.
Yes, toss your coin to your Witcher. The bard just pretty much loves saying that.
Spell checker just made somebody look bad. Corn.
Toss your corn to your corn food. What character in the Game of Thrones was called the Mad Queen after burning down the King's Landing? So Game of Thrones has, is it Sansa Stark? Is it Cersei Lannister? Is it Arya Stark, or is it Daenerys Targaryen? One of these ladies went mad. Daenerys.
She snapped.
That was pretty much foreshadowed in the earlier seasons before she finally decided to burn it to the ground.
Yeah, it didn't make it any less controversial, apparently. But
it seemed like a lot of people kind of missed that memo.
Yeah. On Futurama, who is great? Is it Leela? Is it Fry? Is it Bender or Dr. Zoidberg? Futurama, who is great? Even wrote a song about it.
When in doubt, pick a shape.
And it's Bender. Bender is great. Bender is great. Bender, Bender, Bender. Da, da, da. Which member of Star Trek original series bridge crew was not in the first season? Star Trek the original series, who was not there the first season? Was it Sulu, Chekhov, Uhura, or Rand?
Oh,
Pavel Chekhov. Pavel Chekhov came in season 2. Now, Khan showed up in season 1 and somehow remembered him. But that's retroactive continuity coming from out of Paramount for you.
So how many questions are left?
We're down to our last question.
In Demon Slayer, who trained Tanjiro as well as the other disciples? Is it Kozo Kanamori? Is it Muichiro Tokoto? Is it Kyojiro Rengoku, or is it Sakonji Urokodaki? Pick a color, pick a shape. Yes, it is Sakonji. He trained a lot of people, but he is the one that mainly trained them. And congratulations, everyone. Thank you for playing. And that concludes our GOASI Geek Trivia.
Please contact us with any thoughts, any questions, any feedback. And Miles, be sure that we have your contact information to send you your fabulous prize of a Funko Pop that you won by being brilliant, especially heavily in the areas of anime and DC and Marvel heroes.
Hello, I'm back.
Our lovely leader.
Yeah, awesome. I love the way the thing danced for the winners. So what I wanted to do, I'm gonna stop sharing real quick. I wanted to tell you guys what they won. The winner. So, Miles Morales, please, I'm actually gonna put our email in the in both our Facebook and YouTube. So you can email us at gocicon@gmail.com to send us your address so we can mail you the Funko Pop that I'm actually going to show you guys on this screen. So give me 1 second because I want to show you guys what was one. Okay, and share. So if you guys can see this lovely Deadpool with the cute little peppermint sticks. So that's the Funko Pop. Wow, my throat just died. That's the Funko Pop that you won, Miles Morales. So please send us an email with your full name. If your full name is Miles Morales, we'll take that, but we need your real name in case it's not. Your address and a phone number to contact you, just so that we can just make sure you can keep track of the tracking for the package, so we can send it straight to you. And congratulations, Miles Morales, on first place. Clap it up. Woo! I wish I had a thing that went. Also, congratulations to Taco for second place as well. Congratulations to Sakamoto for third place. We will be doing more trivia as the months go on. This is just kind of what we wanted to start off to see how you guys felt, what you guys' thoughts are. Please give us feedback. We will most likely put or try to put within the next week a little survey to ask you guys what you thought, or you can just put your little comments in the chat for Facebook or YouTube, because we really want to know your thoughts. Because again, we are Geek Out at Staten Island now, or Geek Out Staten Island Con. And
we want to know what you think. We would love some feedback. Did you like the mix of questions? Do you want to lead it towards more? Particularly we do just single topic quizzes, and and if you did have a good time, let your friends know. Try and get some people to come and join us next time. We're still planning. Our next one will be in February, but we are planning on having some sort of virtual activity in January.
Yep. Oh, and also Dean says we should do more of these. So thank you for your feedback, Dean. We most certainly will be having more of these. Some of them might be themed. Some of them might be like today, where it was a hodgepodge of different geekiness. all areas of geek involved with it. So we'll be posting it up on our social media platforms, which I will put down below. Give me 1 second, and I'll put our social media down below. Excuse me while I sing, while I'm doing this thing. And again, congratulations to all the people who won. Thank you guys for coming and joining us and being a part or just that whole thing and everything that's happening, because it's always fun to interact with you guys, even if it is just virtually. But it's some of our social media has changed, in case you might have noticed by looking at our Facebook, our Instagram, or our YouTube channel. It has changed. So I will be reflecting that below. So give me 1 second. I misspelled something, and I don't want you guys making fun of me.
I mean, I saw the quiz questions. I was like a walking typo, and it said,
I'm correcting them right now before I put it up and have all of you guys roast me. So before that happens, let me fix my spelling error. So add a banner, and I will show this, and voila. So you guys can follow us on Instagram at GOASI_con. You can also follow us on Twitter at GOASICon. And for Facebook, you can follow us at Geek Out at Staten Island. So follow us on all the social media platforms, because sometimes we do a little different things on each one. And thank you guys again for coming on, commenting. I know some of you guys commented in the section, Renegan commented in the section on Facebook. Next time, try to come into the Kahoot and test out your skills. You might just win a prize. Anything else you guys want to tell our lovely audience before we close out our last event for 2020?
Sure. So feel free to let us know what type of trivias you want us to do. There's only so much we can do, and we will love to know. So if you feel like, hey, you are a Trekkie and you want to tell us, hey, I want you to nuke us with Star Trek, we are your guys. If you want to hit us with Star Wars, Mandalorian, or anything that's nerdy or geeky, let us know so we can satisfy everyone's needs.
Yep, because we want everything we want to do, especially going in from this 2020 into a hopefully more positive and healthy and safer 2021, is to do things geared towards our audience, do things geared towards what you guys enjoy, what you guys find to be fun, as well as just making it kind of a giant array of geekiness, which is why we are called Geek Out at Staten Island, because we are everywhere and all over the place on the spectrum of geekdom. Oh, and yes, Dean, I know I think we all miss like in-person stuff. He says he still wants in-person stuff, and I still want in-person stuff too. We'll see how everything goes for next year for the convention. The convention is still happening for next year as of right now. However, we are just waiting to make sure that everything is still safe, because there's vaccines, there's still, people not wearing masks. There's a lot of regulations that are probably going to change within the first couple months of like 2021. So you guys will get updates from us if we are going to be what we did this year, which is in person and virtual, completely virtual, or if there's some other alternative, because we still want to provide you guys this fun stuff. But we want to make sure we do it safely as well.
Yes. We want to keep you all safe. We want to keep you all safe and happy. We had a wonderful crowd this past year. People who we were able to have it outside on a beautiful day. We had a lot of exciting cosplay. Everybody was wearing their mask and showing respect to one another that way. And see a lot in the news about big events where things were spreaders. That didn't happen for us, and we want to keep it that way.
Yes.
So stay safe, stay smart, stay geeky.
Yes, stay safe. Yes, and please wear a mask. If you're not getting the vaccine yet, or if you don't plan on getting vaccines, I know people have altering opinions about that. Please at least wear a mask. Please social distance, be safe. And even so, just overall, whether we're in COVID or not, just try to be safe and healthy. Practice washing your hands, practice, sanitizing certain things, and practice also taking your vitamin C. I'm saying that for myself as well, because I am an avid non-vitamin C taker, or forgetting to take my vitamin C. So make sure you take your multivitamins. And I hope you guys have a great 2021. Oh, and yes, Dean, you are he knows the stuff. He's a medical person. He says, please wear a mask even if you get the vaccine. I do trust what Dean says, because he's a medical person. I am not. So I will trust him, especially since he monitors the stuff for COVID. So thank you so much, Dean, for helping us with that. And this is our last event for 2020. And I hope you guys liked it. Hope we will have more fun stuff for you guys. And we'll probably do a New Year's shout out around time of New Year's. But have a safe and healthy and happy holiday, and a safe and happy, healthy New Year. And let's be done with 2020 and welcome a hopefully more positive, more exciting, and a more healthy 2021. And thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, my team. And I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.
Happy night, all. No blood bending.